falling on the glass, like tears I cannot hide. Every drop reminds me of the day you said goodbye. Your sweater still hangs on my chair, like you might still be here. But hope is just a fragile thing that disappears in fear. I try to move on from the past, but it keeps holding me, because a love like ours stayed behind in a place I can't rewind. Every moment that we shared still lives inside my mind. And though the world keeps moving on, and time won't let me find a way to leave it all behind. The streets we walk together still whisper both our names. If love could bring you back to me, I'd never let you go, because a love like ours stayed behind, and it won't let me go. Some loves never leave. We were almost something real, almost more than just a dream, almost everything I wanted, but not enough to be. You were close enough to touch me, but never close to stay. And I kept believing maybe you would find your way, but almost never lasts. It fades into the past, and almost still hurts tonight, like I lost something that felt right, even though it wasn't real. Even if it's not ideal, I'll find something that is true. Not almost, but real. There's a silence in the morning where your voice used to be, and the sunlight feels so different. Now it's only touching me. I still reach across the mattress, half asleep without a clue. Then reality comes crashing. I'm waking up without you. Every day begins the same, with a whisper of your name. This empty side of the bed feels cold, like a story that was never told. I'm holding on to what we had while lying on this empty house. Your pillow still remembers every dream we used to share. Now it's just a quiet echo of a love no longer there. I try to fill the silence with the noise of moving on, but the quiet always finds me when the world is gone. This empty side of the bed feels cold, like a story that was never told. I'm holding on to what we had while lying on this empty house. If I close my eyes tonight, will you be there one last time? Or is love just something we leave behind? This empty side won't hurt forever. I'll find a way to feel better, even if it takes some time. I'll make this broken heart mine. The night feels heavier than before since you walked out my door. Every shadow on the wall feels like you once more. Your voice still lives inside my thoughts, like a whisper in the dark. And every word you ever said still leaves its mark. The clock keeps ticking slowly, but time won't let me move, because I'm still stuck inside everything we used to do. The silence feels so loud tonight, like it's trying to speak. Every memory pulls me back to the love I couldn't keep. I try to let your memory go, but it won't leave me alone, because I still leave the door unlocked tonight, like you might walk back in. Even though I know it's over and will never be again. Your jacket's hanging by the window, like you never really left. And every little piece of you still echoes in my chest. I try to move on, but I can't replace the memory of your face. If you stayed, would we still be alive? Would we still have something to fight? Or would we fall apart anyway? If you stayed, would you stay? I replay every single moment, like I missed a hidden sign, trying to find the reason you were never really mine. I thought love could fix the distance, but love can't fix what's gone. Now I'm left with all these questions and a heart that can't move on. If you stayed, would we still be alive? Would we still have something to fight? Or would we fall apart anyway? If you stayed, maybe we were never meant to last. Maybe love was just too fast, but I'd still choose you again, even knowing how it ends. If you stayed, maybe I still believe in something more than memories. But now I'm learning how to say you didn't stay, and I'll be okay. We had something I believed in, something real, something true, but it slipped right through my fingers like it never belonged to you. Every moment felt so perfect, like we had it all in place, but perfection turned to distance, and I couldn't keep the pace. I tried to hold on to the light, but it faded out of sight. It was love that slipped away through the cracks of yesterday. I tried to keep it, tried to stay, but it faded anyway. I see you in the Every little thing reminds me of the love that still remains. I see your face in strangers, hear your voice in every song, and I keep telling myself I'll be stronger before long. But healing doesn't happen fast when you're holding on to the past. I'm still learning to forget you, still trying to let you go. Every step I take without you feels like something I don't know. I tried to build a life without you, tried to move on and be free, but every road keeps leading back to what you meant to me. I know I'll get there someday, where your memory won't hurt, but right now I'm still learning what I'm worth. I'm still learning to forget you, still trying to let you go. Every step I take without you feels like something I don't know. Oh, maybe one day I'll wake up and you won't be on my mind. I'm still learning to forget, but I will, even if it takes me until every piece of me can say I'm okay. There's a corner in this quiet town where you let go of me. The streetlights still remember everything we used to be. You didn't cry, you didn't shout, you just walked away. And in that quiet moment, everything began to break. Still whisper softly through the trees we used to know, and every sound reminds me of the love that let me go. I tried to leave that place behind, but it won't leave my mind. I thought I'd move on by now, but I'm still standing here, because I'm still standing in the place you left me, where forever turned to memory. Every word you didn't say still echoes in my heart today. Still standing in the place you left me. The sky above still looks the same, but I don't feel the light, because you were the only star that made it feel alright. I could leave that moment now, I'd finally set me free. stay forever. The morning came too quietly, like it was scared of me, because it knew I'd wake again to what I couldn't be. Your side of the bed was empty, but your warmth was still there, like a memory refusing to vanish into air. I tried to start a new day, but yesterday stayed close. Every step I tried to take just led me to your ghost. The mirror showed a stranger with eyes that couldn't hide all the tears I kept inside. I thought that time would make it fade, but time just stayed the same. That was the day my heart forgot to heal, where every pain still feels too real. Every moment we once knew still lives inside of you, and I'm stuck inside the past, holding on to something that won't last. That was the day my heart forgot to heal. The songs we used to listen to still play inside my mind, and every lyric feels like it's frozen in that time. If healing means forgetting you, then I don't wanna heal. That was the day my heart forgot to heal, and maybe it always will. Some wounds don't close, they just learn to stay. The clock struck midnight quietly, like it was scared to wake the pain. I sat beside the window, watching shadows in the rain. Your keys were still upon the shelf, your jacket by the door. Every part of this empty room still felt like you before. I made 2 cups of coffee, like I always used to do. One for me, one waiting for a version still of you. The silence wrapped around me like a truth I couldn't fight, and every passing second felt heavier than the night. I kept telling myself you'd call, that you'd come walking through the hall, but that was the night you didn't come back. The night forever slipped through the cracks. Every promise we made turned cold, every story left untold, and I was standing in the dark, holding pieces of my heart. That was the night you didn't come back. falling softly, like it understood my tears. Each drop against the window was a whisper of our years. I traced your name in silence on the glass that felt so thin, but names don't bring back memories or heal the place you've been. If love could find its way again, would it bring you home to me?